Yo, what's up, everybody? Hey, this is our new show, A Squared Podcast, and we're also going to come to you with live clips on Facebook and through social media. But we figured that we'd come up with a show idea to start talking about golf, sports, hip-hop, professionalism, and everything in between, since all these things are related to golf. And our job is to make our game more inviting to everyone. We've created a platform to hopefully answer some of your questions about our golf swings and golf mechanic related things, and then everything else that we want to talk about. So we just ask that you guys continue to support what we're doing, so we can continue to provide more ways to teach you guys about the game of golf and what it has to offer. So please like us on social media, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, TikTok, and you can find DNA Golf Instruction on any of those outlets. But of course you guys know me. I'm your instructor that's always running his mouth and teaching things. But you may not know this guy. So we're here with Alex Moore. Alex is a past student of mine. We built a relationship, and he's my best friend in town here, and has some thoughts about being a golf professional soon, and we're working on making him better. And I'm really, really proud of where he's at. And as you guys know, my job is to work with him, not to be a dictator and tell him what to do. So how's it going so far, Alex? Are we getting anywhere?
It's going good. Today was a good start for the first of the year.
Yep.
I think when you said it, you said a past student. I definitely am a current student as well, but still learning. So definitely enjoying the process and going by it day by day.
He just doesn't pay anymore.
That's a nice,
he does. Part. He's always working. He's always doing something for me and helping me with what we do. So he's we're like the Jamaicans. You ever watching Living Color? I know he's a little younger than me, but he's the photographer, the barber, the babysitter. He does all those jobs. And I'm the editor, the golf pro, and on the weekends I even serve at church. So we stay busy. But it's good, man, like to have someone interested in golf, and he kind of brought my passions back. Being in the business and a minority in our business, like it drags on you. Opportunities are limited and few and far between. And he kind of got my juices going to do what we're getting ready to do. And with your help, we got some ideas coming up. And as you know, we have our website, offer online instruction and apparel. We're both rocking the shirts. Some of the things that we have to offer now, we got the tie-dye stuff, so we're happy about that. But we're also excited about the Real Chance Initiative. It's been something in the works for a couple of years, and it's sort of our way to give back and to make sure that we're targeting our community children to expose to golf. I work for a nonprofit, no need to mention the names. Alex has heard all the horror stories and actually I think helped me with some stuff there. But I didn't feel like some of the nonprofits actually did well for supporting our children. They gather us in groups, like to take pictures of our kids, but they don't really like to advance them through their programs. So I think that we need to give individual time and individual one-on-one opportunities for our kids, and the Real Chance Initiative is our way to do that. So Alex and I are pretty much creating scholarship opportunities. About $1,500 covers up to 20 golf lessons, tournament placement for our students, and takes care of any tutoring or fitness that we need to kind of help them with along the way to give our kids a real chance to become great at golf. And Alex, what do you think about that? I know you're going to help me with that.
I think it's great. I think one thing, can you explain the different tiers that when people donate, what types of things those go into?
For sure. And we'll put our link on it for our GoFundMe page. And as I always say, man, anything helps, right?
Exactly, anything.
In the last 2 years, like Alex and I, like we've been helping 4 or 5 community kids like on the regular anyway.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying, for free. But the problem became this year I got so booked that I couldn't get to those kids, and I had to take the income for those spots. So with the Real Chance Initiative, with these scholarships, it gives them an opportunity to now be just like our kids that we work, our paying kids or our paying customers. All they have to do is go to the website now and book a lesson just like anyone else, and we're treating them just like a paying customer, and no one knows the difference, including the students. So it empowers them. It gives them a real opportunity to actually learn golf. You can tell the difference. You've ever been in a group thing with me, you didn't learn much, right?
Nope.
But in one-on-one, it gives them a chance to ask questions, to learn. And for me, man, I talk to you about this all the time. Like, I love failing.
Yeah.
Like,
Hey.
we don't learn until we fail.
Exactly.
And I want to create an environment for our kids to fail. So look out for the Real Chance Initiative. I think I've gotten one person that is sponsored at $750.
That's
$750.
Thank you.
In the GoFundMe. Yes, thank you. And then we also have a parent of one of my students. We'll talk to him about if he wants to be mentioned or not, but he's going to get some free merchandise from us.
Awesome.
But he gave us a $1,500 scholarship, which will cover one of our students for the whole year.
Awesome.
So
Thank you again.
Thank you for all the support, and we're going to do more here locally, and then try to empower those professionals across the nation, those minority and female professionals that struggle to find leadership roles. Love to give you a scholarship, tell you to go find some kids in your area to help learn golf, okay? So, yeah, man. So just think about the Real Chance Initiative, and you'll hear more about it. We just kind of want to chat, check our equipment out, see how this all works, and get our podcast up and running here shortly. But please support Real Chance Initiative, DNA Golf. Remember to find us on social media. But as we talked about, we're going to be a show that talks about everything. And one thing happened recently in the last couple weeks. There was a tiger sighting. Tiger was on the prowl, and cats was losing their mind, especially black folk everywhere.
Tuned in.
And it was cool. What'd you think?
I thought Tiger played well. I think it was interesting to see somebody that we've seen at the top of their game play a different way and make those adjustments to still be competitive and play with his son. I think you saw a dad that just was there to be a dad, and it was cool to see. He enjoyed those moments.
And that's important, man. Like, I'm on social media, and some of y'all fools need to calm down. I'm saying that nicely and respectfully, but I'm talking about Black Twitter, man. I'm on Black Facebook, and I'm just watching the conversations. It's like, why don't Tiger play in this tournament? Well, his son ain't that good. Well, for one, man, that's the thing we should have all be enjoying right now. Like, Tiger had a good father that taught him something, and like, I'm watching it and I'm seeing the father enjoying the son.
Yeah.
And the son has mannerisms of the father. Definitely. So I'm like, he spent time with this child.
He's been out there.
He's been to
the backyard.
And did you catch he was putting on the green, and Tiger was walking by him, and he threw a golf ball past him to try to throw him off?
Yeah.
I don't know if you caught that or not.
I didn't see that part.
Yeah, I got geeked. Because as a coach, remembering the stories of Tiger as a kid, like, that's what Dad used to do to him.
Yeah.
Dad would talk in his swing, try to either get him to stop or to focus through the shot.
Make loud noises in the backswing.
Yeah, all of that, right? So
anything that a fan could do.
Yeah, I saw that. Now with you with Blake, your daughter, and me with my 3 daughters, like, and now get him involved in golf. Like, I'm starting that journey, and even online and social media, a lot of our, parents of young golfers, I'm watching, them build relationships with their kids, and like you picked up golf a little later in life. I've been playing since I was 4.
Yeah.
So like me and my dad, every tournament I was at, even the ones I didn't want my dad at, he was there behind a tree.
Exactly.
With his binoculars.
And for me, it wasn't golf. It was basketball and baseball and things like that. And Pops was there. And unfortunately, in high school, I had some knee injuries and things like that. But it brought me to the game of golf. So definitely happy that I at least get to experience it now, and definitely it's turned into a passion of mine.
It's my target market, man.
Exactly.
Ex-athletes.
Hey.
Athlete. He's an excellent athlete.
We're
in the
all
words
around.
of Avery Johnson.
Avery Johnson.
But that's true, man. Like, I find that anyway. Think about how many people come to golf.
Exactly.
The Jordans, the Charles Barkleys, the ex-baseball players, even like a lot of the hockey players with good eye-to-hand coordination come to it.
It sounds like the athletes, when they're in the off season, that's one of their main passions that they like to do in their pastimes. Just go outside and play golf.
Yep. So how do we get clubs in those athletes' hands earlier? Like, imagine if you would have got a golf club in your hand like Tiger's kid, right? Or like Blake will, right? Or like my kids. Like that's sort of the goal that we're trying to accomplish, man. Like,
I think it just comes down to the exposure, allowing kids to see something, because they don't have an issue doing or trying new things. But
right.
we have to know about it as parents to be able to show them about it as kids.
Right, and give them a real chance, an opportunity to be exposed to it.
Yep, and I think that's one of the things that when you go back to the Real Chance Initiative, it just allows kids from a variety of different aspects of life to see that golf is for everybody and doesn't have to be the portrayed way that we've always thought it has to be. And
right, I'm not expecting everybody to be great either. Yeah. Right? Like,
I think one of the things on your page is when you talk about you just got to enjoy your game, and that's what DNA Golf is here to do. It's not about going 72 or under par or whatever. It's,
right.
If your goal is to hit 80, then that's what DNA Golf is there to do for you.
Yep, we're here for you to enjoy the game in the manner you desire. I just think that a lot of our kids that they're exposed earlier, they may take golf, and at the very least, like if you're not great at golf, you still learn so much about yourself, about failing, because you're the one that has to hit every shot.
Yep.
Like you don't have a coach putting you in the game. You don't have teammates to pass you the ball. You're in charge of success and your failure. So,
comes down to focus, the patience.
But once again, going back to Tiger, man, it was fun to watch his son and him, like, I don't even know, like, that's the other thing on Facebook. I wonder if Tiger's son's going to be as good enough as him, make it on tour as good as him. And I know, like, that was my goal as a young golfer, was to get to that high level.
Yeah.
But I think as parents and as a community, just proper exposure is going to create, like, leaders in your community.
Yeah.
So at the very least, if I expose kids to golf, at the very least, they're going to be able to understand how to make change, how to deal with some failures, how to deal with some successes, and be able to move forward either way. Now, the ones that are good, they can take it to another level. But the ones that aren't, like that's what I love about golf, man. I know a lot of bad golfers that are great lawyers,
exactly,
that are great doctors, and they all come and get lessons from me. So I love that. Yeah. but we all have different skill sets in the world, and like if your job is if you think your goal is to be like any professional athlete, like try, go for it,
give it a shot,
but understand that the chances of you making it are slim, not impossible. So I encourage it, but all those activities that you mess with to try to get to that level, what it does for you as a person, it's nuts. Yeah. So, but hey guys, we're gonna go, man. I just wanted to get on real quick, really just testing our podcast equipment. But look out for the Real Chance Initiative. Look out for our A Squared show here, calling it A Squared GolfCast with Andre and Alex. And I'm not gonna call him an average Joe, because half them videos I'll be posting, he beats me on some of those holes, because he hits it a country mile, even though he hits it a little.
Hey, it'd be all over the place.
It'd be all over the place.
Hey, with a good day, baby. Scramble golf at its finest.
We're hitting his drive if he hits the fairway, but you know who's teeing off last though.
True.
You know who the accurate one is.
Well, you. So you get to go first. You put something out there for the rest of us.
That's it, man. It don't go far. You just put my little, my little 280, 290.
Yeah, that's all we need.
That's that old school length. That's that Payne. I call it Payne Stewart length.
That's a driver in the wet most holes.
That's that Calvin Pete length. You know what I'm saying? But I'm accurate. Calvin was accurate, brother.
He was accurate.
That man ain't missing no fairways. So I ain't missing no fairways. You know what I mean? But I can't putt, though. That's why I'm doing podcasts and I'm a PGA professional. If I could putt, I might be on tour somewhere. So, but, we use TrackMan and NeuroPutt to help people with their putting.
True that. You try.
And those that can't play, teach. And I ain't even tell y'all, but that's what Alex does for a living. He's a public school teacher. But that's also why he's my homeboy. He does a lot. Ottawa Hills, a public high school here in town, and we're going to expose kids to golf. So get used to seeing these faces and seeing what we do. If you notice, every time we're going to be putting something up for the viewers to see, an item that we're selling in our store. So today, for all the viewers on the podcast that are catching this little snippet, we got our Golf Your Ball shirt, one of our DNA Golf apparel shirts that's available at dnagolfinstruction.com. So we got our red hoodie with Golf Your Ball in the front, and then we even got the logo on the side of the sleeve there. So we're going to start going hard for that. And the big thing about our apparel, we're trying to make golf clothes and street golf wear, affordable prices, and 10% of any sales go to our Real Chance Initiative. And we think it's important. And also our Real Chance kids get a lot of apparel for free from this apparel store. So look for us. Look for what we do. We look forward to bringing you more stuff through our GolfCast and continuing to help you improve your golf game. Peace.
Check it out and donate.
See you next time.
Black superhero, ride for my Negroes, no cape on, I don't need that, I'm in all black. See, I rose from the underground with a thunder sound and an afro in a pick like I'm Kaepernick. Stand with my brothers when it's time to. Please let me remind you, police shooting is down like it ain't a crime to. Self-defense, man, they leaving them defenseless. Meanwhile.